Hey guys, welcome to the Jammin' Stamper. So if you can see behind me, winter has officially hit Idaho. So I thought I would do a fun project for you today that is a great wintry project because I love hot chocolate. I don't know if you do as much as I do, but I love hot chocolate. So I want to do a little treat bag with hot chocolate and mini marshmallows, and I will be using the cookie cutter Christmas set and a few other sets to make that for you. So go ahead and sit back, relax, watch my project, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber yet, because I do videos all the time, and it's free to subscribe. And if you're a subscriber, you get a notification when I put a new video up. And I just noticed I say a lot, so sorry. But I hope you like my video. Sit back and relax and enjoy. Thanks.
And I wanted to show you that this is one of the reasons why sometimes it takes me a little while to get my videos posted. I have this little helper. Molly! Yeah, she's my helper. So, just want to let you know that my helpers like to help. So sometimes it takes me a little bit longer to get my videos up. My other helper's sleeping in the living room right now. Alright, on to the video. Alright guys, on to our project video. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be using for our project is these 2x8 cellophane bags, okay? I've used them before. First thing we need is a glass. Let me kind of raise you guys up a little, see if you can see better. There we go. It's a little better. Ooh, my glass reflects really cool. Cool, okay. And we are using some hot cocoa, Aspen Valley, and let me take my 2x8 bag. This is the easiest way I've found to fill them. So if you find a better way, let me know. But I'm just going to put my little funnel in here. And I got the funnels in like a pack of 2 at Walmart for, gosh, $1. I'm going to move you up a little bit higher because it's really hard to see what I'm doing. Okay. Sorry, I got stuff everywhere. Okay. It's hard to, I couldn't get my bag all the way up. Okay, so reading the directions on the hot chocolate, it takes 3 tablespoons. So I'm going to do 3 heaping tablespoons in here. Last one maybe not as big. Okay, and then I kind of tap it down. Okay, we're done with the funnel and we're done with the hot chocolate. Okay, and I just kind of tap it down so it kind of opens the bag up a little bit more. Now see, my bag is going to sit open. Now we're going to put in some marshmallows, mini marshmallows. There's an episode of Parks and Recreation where someone calls them marshmallows, and now my husband and I can't call them anything but. I'm going to open this side of the bag to make it pour a little easier, because I'm trying really hard not to touch these items since I'm going to give them to someone. I'm trying to keep my hands off of them. Okay, and now the marshmallows kind of in the bag, they'll kind of pile up on each other. So I like to squish them down a little bit. And this is a single serving, so I'm assuming someone's going to open it and just pour the whole thing in with their hot water or hot milk and mix it up. I'm going to put a few more in because I like a lot of marshmallows. Marshmallows! Okay, sorry. Moving on. Okay. So there's that. Has my marshmallows in it. And I just am going to take a little rubber band. I have these rainbow loom bands that I'm not using for anything else anymore. So I don't know about you guys, but I got into the rainbow loom craze pretty bad. So I have all these loom bands. And yes, I'm an adult. And yes, I liked making loom bracelets. I need to go to Rainbow Loom Anonymous, I think. Okay, so just tie that down. I use rubber band instead of just the ribbon because I want these marshmallows to stay pretty soft. So this is what our bag looks like right now, okay? Now we're gonna move it out of the way. And I'm gonna move you guys closer down again because we don't need to be that far up now. Okay. The next thing we're going to use, we're gonna stamp. Sorry, lost my train of thought. We're gonna stamp on some crumb cake. Some crumb cake paper, and we are using, as I told you in the intro, we are going to be using the cookie cutter Christmas set, okay? And we are using the reindeer. And if you remember correctly, if you remember from last time, I told you we have to upside down if we want to use our punch. So I'm going to stamp him upside down with our basic black. And for some reason, it's going to be upside down, but I'm going to fix it. Okay, so basic black right here. Okay, stamp that on our crumb cake. We're on there for a second just to make sure it really absorbs. Okay, there he is. So we are done with our basic black. Move that out of the way. Okay. The next thing we're going to use is our cookie cutter builder punch. Alright, so let's line that up. Okay, looks pretty well aligned. So now I'm going to click. And they just pop out, which I love about our punches. Okay, so here's our little reindeer dude. Since I have him out, I'm going to do the next thing I need to with him. Sorry, lost my dimensionals, guys. Lost my dimensionals. Okay, so these are Stampin' Dimensionals. I called them the right name this time. We're going to take some Stampin' Dimensionals and we're going to attach him to our hot chocolate bag. Okay. You guys watch my videos, you probably know how much I love our dimensionals. I've told you before, pretty much every time I order, I add a package because it's only like $4. But I don't want to ever run out. Okay, so I'm just going to put him right there. Okay. So now we're done with our dimensionals and we're going to move over our hot chocolate for a minute. Okay. The next thing we're going to need is a piece of Whisper White cardstock. Where did my Whisper White cardstock go? Ah, right there. Sorry. Wish I could show you my setup. I have random things around me everywhere. Okay, so this is Whisper White. We are going to take a stamp from our Tin of Tags stamp set. Okay, Tin of Tags. The stamp says, "This is for you." And we're going to stamp with Emerald Envy. I'm going to stamp that right down here. Make sure it really attaches. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to do also the to and from. Over here. Next to This Is For You. I'm gonna, you'll see. You'll see. You may have figured it out if you saw what was sitting on top of the Whisper White a second ago. We're actually gonna pull out our Big Shot. Okay. Let's see, best way to do this is probably sideways. Let me move that up a little bit for you so you can see what I'm doing. My tripod's having issues today, so I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we're gonna take our Big Shot. This is just the regular plates. Okay. I'll put my to and from in here and my This Is For You. And I have 2 of the Thinlits from the Stitched Shapes framelits. These are only available for another day and a half, you guys. So if you want them, you've got to get them now. Okay? So I'm going to put the small one around This Is For You. And the big one around the to and from. Oh, good. I thought I could put them both on there. Okay. And put my top plate on. If you have a problem with your framelits moving, you can always washi tape them down, or we have a magnetic plate that you can purchase separately to put underneath it. I usually just mess around until it fits just right. And then I like to go back and forth. Okay, so let's move our Whisper White ones out. So our to from. There's my cute little stitch shapes and the back. See, can you see they look different on the back? It looks different than on the front. Okay, to, from, and this is for you. Okay, I'm gonna set those next to me. I'm gonna use the large one more time with a piece of our Candy Cane Lane Specialty Designer Series paper and the larger circle. These are moved around. Hold on. Sorry guys, everything just kind of moved. Not just the framelit, everything. Okay, my plates weren't right. There we go. You know, one of these days I will make a video where I don't mess up at all during the whole video. And on that day I'll get out of my wheelchair and do a dance because I will be that old. Oh, I hope you guys like my videos with my mistakes and you get to see how to do it wrong. Okay, this is my Designer Series paper that I cut out to put over here as well. Okay, now we are done with our big shot. Okay, move that back in there, move the big shot out of the way without knocking anything over. Okay, now we're going to do some attaching. We're going to use our snail adhesive. We are going to attach, this is for you, to the front of this Designer Series paper. Okay, now you want to make sure, okay, that this stays straight up, okay, because we are going to attach the to, from to the back of it. I am turning it for a second. Okay, now my to, from, I want to line up back here. Now I did it the same size as my Designer Series paper because the back of my Designer Series paper is a different design. So I just wanted a design on the front. Okay, so now it says to, from, and this is for you. Next thing we're gonna do is take our trusty hole punch. I believe this is an 1/8 of an inch hole punch. I've had it for a while. Okay, and we're going to use some of our 3/8 inch Silky Taffeta Ribbon Combo Pack. This is from the holiday catalog. And so we need this and that. Cut off a piece, I don't know, probably about that long. Maybe that, what is that, like 8 inches? About 8 inches. Now we are going to get closer. I'm going to tie this around here. I'm going to tie this in a double knot. Right over left, left over right. Okay. So now it's covering my rubber band that I did there. So you can't tell I put a rubber band there. Okay, and now we're going to take this and squeeze it through that tiny hole we just made. Now, this may not be super easy. Of course, the one I did off camera first, I was able to do this with no problem. Okay, so what I usually do is kind of try to push a corner through and then grab it with my finger when a little tiny bit gets through, okay? So we're going to take this, we're going to tie another double knot on top of it. Right over left. Left over right. And then we will cut our strings down because they don't need to be long. And then we're done. I've got 2 of these. See how cute this is? And then on the back, you've got the to, from. So you can make these for friends or family. And it's another use for all the things that I've been showing you a ton of this month. The tin of tags, I've been showing you the cookie cutter Christmas, and I've been showing you the, what is this? The framelits, the stitch tape framelits. So here's another use for them for a great little Christmas present. All right, guys, I thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit the little red button to subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. It's totally free.
and find me on thejammandstamper.stampinup.net to order 24/7. If you have any questions, just message me. Love you guys so much. You guys have a great day. Bye.